This is V. I play Asha on the Aston Menagerie. Come check us out at Facebook and YouTube at Dicey Fate.
What's going on, everybody? This is Trunks, and welcome to Dicey Fate, the Aston Menagerie. I am your host, Trunks, as usual. We're here with the usual group of people playing D&D. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything we need to talk about before we start the game? Anything like that? Any announcements besides the usual? Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, on Crimson Moon Gaming on Twitch, and Son of Fortune Gaming on Twitch as well, and on Facebook. And I honestly think that's all we have tonight. So anyway, let's get into tonight's game and let's have some fun. Last time on this lovely game, the group ended up going back into Zanai Manor, dealing with Alpha and...
By the way, fuck you.
Yeah. And the vampire. And kind of...
mutated her?
Yeah, into something they don't know what she is at the moment.
No plausible deniability, she's still a vampire.
Also... went back to speak with Taryn, the
would-be assassin.
The gunslinger assassin. Mm-hmm. And eventually found out that he was not in the cell and was instead the guard who they walked past in the beginning. After some scrying and dealing with Chris and some of the other stuff and a small talk with Edric, they found out that Taryn had left. The realm was safe for the time being, and they had also got a hold of Orem, who was going to bring some people to deal with the lovely dragons that were
in stasis?
Yes. I was going to say trapped or in stasis, either one, in the Zanai Manor.
Don't forget, there's only two names on the assassin's list right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who those two are.
Oh, me too. I wonder.
But anyway, as the next couple of days has come to seem to fly by, and before you guys know it, the day of the coronation is here. Edric's most of all has been dreading this day, being the fact that he's afraid he won't be able to see you guys again. And I would say at this point, you guys are starting off in the tent, waking up the morning of, and I will bring it over to you guys.
Question though, was the painting already done or had we known?
You hadn't known yet.
Okay.
I guess I'll be in my room getting the rest of my clothes on and ready for the coronation. Once that's done, I'll head down to breakfast.
What time is the coronation then?
The coronation is going to be in the afternoon.
Okay.
Because right after the coronation, there's a big ball going on.
Okay. That
you guys are all invited to as well. So yeah, if you guys have anything y'all are going to do beforehand, this is the point to do it. If not,
don't really have anything.
I gotta talk to Zahar.
Okay. So yeah, before the
coronation.
Okay.
And if the painting is done, see if we can talk to Edric before then.
Okay.
Biggest thing I'd probably be doing is just making sure all my clothes are ready for the coronation.
Okay. So yeah, Asha.
Mm-hmm.
You come out, walk through the house, down to the living room area. Nova is sitting on the in Luke's armchair and rubbing her feet on Zindel, who is just laying at her feet to sleep. And
I don't know why I picture him belly up, just like letting her rub her feet on his belly.
And Zahar is just sitting there, just magically. You see him just moving his hand, the paintbrush just going.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up. Oh, Miss Asha. And turns, and the paintbrush is still going.
That's neat.
One of the many skills I have picked up along the millennia I've been here.
Can I learn how to do that?
I mean, how long do you have to live?
Probably not nearly as close to you.
Then it will take some time, but I don't see why you couldn't. But how can I help you?
I was coming to check and see if the painting was done.
It will be done by this afternoon.
Approximately what time?
If need be, I can have it done by 3 o'clock.
What time is the coronation supposed to be?
About 6.
That's good. Because I kind of want to talk to Edric.
Oh.
And bring it to him.
Oh, then I shall hurry then.
That's appreciated.
And he turns around, and you see him just kind of like hold his hand up, and suddenly you see more brushes to come like appearing out this thin air. And he's like, and you see them all just start going on different spots of the.
Wow.
And he goes, "It will be done."
Thank you.
It was not a problem. Anything else?
Might need to be wrapped.
So yes, it can be done.
Fabulous.
Anything else?
No.
Very well, then I will get to work. And he just goes walking off. And by this point, you see Luke kind of walking down the stairs. And he's like, "Oh, just person I need to see."
Okay.
And he's standing there, and like you see, he's in like essentially like black leather pants. Like he's trying to dress himself, trying to look, decent for the night. And he goes, "I don't know what looks better." He goes, "The all black shirt or this green shirt with like the gold trim." He goes, "Because I need to make sure to cover up because I don't want to show off the." And like you see, like he doesn't have a shirt on at the moment, and you can see all the Sonic markings. And for once, you actually see where they come, like where they originate from. They originate like from like the chest, and just kind of this spread outward from there. He goes, "Where is it? Or do I need another color?"
What color is Nova wearing?
You know what? I don't even know. I went shopping with her, and I don't even know what color, because I was looking at something else.
Did you actually buy her a dress for
I did.
the coronation?
I did.
Well, let's find out.
He's like, crap.
She's right there.
He goes, "She doesn't know what colors. He goes, the guy at the shop, did it. He said this color was great on her."
Sometimes.
He goes, "I just paid for it."
Sometimes. The point of that was, it would be best to see her in the dress so that you can match to her, since she is your date.
How'd you know she was my date?
Because it's obvious.
I'm not. Yeah, I know. He goes, "But still, I just gotta have something long sleeve that's gonna cover up the."
That's fine, but do you want to match with her or not?
Yes, I want to match with her. I mean, granted, she doesn't know everything matches because
Yes, but you'll know. And
Yeah, I know.
besides, there may be some magical paintings going on, because somebody else probably knows how to do that. And I point at Zahar.
And you hear him from downstairs, yes, I do. You see Luke's is like, he didn't turn around.
You know, I wonder a lot of things, and I don't want to say what I wonder right now.
Also,
We'll talk about that later.
you hear Luke in your head, he goes, you forget I can do this.
Yeah, I do. And I'm going to think at him, I wonder if Zahar is the house.
From downstairs, I heard that.
Also, you hear him think back, just, that is scary.
Yeah, isn't it, though?
That is very scary.
Anyway.
Oh my God, he's seen me naked.
You know, I think most of us have. You did like to skinny dip in the pond.
Here's, did you see me naked?
In the pond, yes.
What pond?
At Aston.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know. I guess it was just Nova that was naked. Never mind.
And he yells down, he's like, no, I'm going to your room to check your dress. She's like, okay.
You need to come too.
You hear Zendel like, no, she's rubbing me at the moment.
We need to borrow her.
Fine. And yeah, dress is just like the silver, this nice like silver gown.
Mm-hmm. Any color on it?
Not really. It's just real sleek, real basic, but fits her well.
Mm-hmm. Is it like actually coronation party worthy, or do we actually need to go out and get a
No, it is very coronation party
Okay.
worthy. It's like,
so, but
you're pretty sure Luke spent way more money than he probably should have on this.
right,
Did he really put that chest of gold back?
right. Does she have any jewelry to wear with this?
Yeah.
What is that?
Just more like, necklaces and bracelets.
I think she means color.
Yeah. Like gemstone color?
If anything, it's like silvers and light blues and like topaz and
Okay. So, you need a silver shirt with maybe some light blue trim.
yes. I'll be back then.
I'll go with you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got this.
I'll go with you.
Yes, first let me go get a shirt on and take these off. And he goes running, back to his room.
Right.
And Nova's just kind of like, is everything okay?
Yeah, he wanted to match.
Oh, okay. I'm going back down here with,
Yeah, but take the dress off first.
oh, yeah, I need to do that. And so, yeah, going out, buy him a shirt. It's no big deal there.
Mm-hmm.
And within time, about, like I said, about 3 o'clock comes around, everything is wrapped. You guys come down to see the painting.
Before it's
But it's
wrapped.
wrapped.
Yeah, before it's wrapped. It's a painting of, the entire group.
With Edric
in the middle. And it's a good looking painting. And, you guys are all sitting there looking at it, and, why did I forget her name?
Nayora?
Yeah, Nayora comes walking down. She's like, and I'm not in the painting.
He doesn't know you.
Well, that's no fun.
Sorry.
Do I get to meet him?
No.
Why not? I heard there's a party tonight, and I have nice things to wear, and I would like to go out and...
No.
Why? It's a party. Vampires love parties.
The deal was we were bringing you back to your home.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to be cooped up in here the whole time. You all get to go out and have fun. Why can't I?
Not here.
So instead I have to stay in here with the wolf and whatever he is.
I think you mean whoever.
He's Zahar, and he's Zendel.
I know their names, but I don't know what he is, and I know
You can
he's
ask
a
him.
wolf.
He's the housekeeper.
I've asked him before what he is, and all he laughs at me and walks off.
The keeper of the house.
He sees our whole there, like, that is correct. That's not... Can I at least go out and go walk the streets? So you won't let me go to a party. At least I can walk around and get some fresh air. Because I can't go out the front door, apparently. Because out there, apparently, it's a void of nothingness.
I mean, if you want to go out the front door, you're welcome to. But it is a void of nothingness, I guess. Sparkly.
You can always ask Omni what she saw.
Who's Omni?
The dragon.
What dragon?
I guess she hasn't seen Omni, has she?
No.
Oh.
And
You have a dragon.
I'll call Omni down the stairs in her golden metallic form.
And Omni just comes, just just down the stairs. Oh, so you have a dragon.
Yes.
This house just gets weirder and weirder. The more I explore, the more I don't know anything.
Yeah. She's been around before the house.
Yeah.
And none of you leave your doors unlocked, so I can't go explore there. And I can't get in the rooms anyway, because as soon as I try to open the door, I can't go past the threshold because I am a vampire and no one invites me in places.
Well, that's what happens when you come to our rooms when we're sleeping, apparently.
Or try to snoop through our stuff. That's not a very good way to get people to trust you.
Well, at least I'm telling you I do it.
That doesn't make it better. Just because you're frustrated that you can't, especially because,
Just I'm frustrated because I can't leave the house. I want to go out. I want to walk around. And the weird thing is, I'm not hungry. It's been days since I haven't eaten. Or since I've eaten the... whatever that thing was.
He had a name.
Now I'm not hungry. What did you do to me?
Which we knew.
Same here.
Yeah.
So, I'm a vampire.
Well, you were.
Who is not craving blood.
Yeah.
It's been days.
I mean, are you still a vampire?
As far as I know, I looked in the mirror, I couldn't see myself, so that's a good sign.
And apparently she still can't cross the thresholds without an invitation.
Well, that could just be, the house itself.
Here, let's try it out. Do you mind helping me with something?
Sure.
Open the room to your door. You don't have to let me in. Just open your room to the door and step in. Let's see.
I'll open the room.
And yeah, she tries to walk in, and as soon as she hits the threshold, it's almost like an invisible force. It's just like...
Yeah, but that could still be the house.
Then I'll do one better. I invite you in to look at the heads on my wall.
And right then, all of a sudden, she steps through the door. She's like,
I mean, that could still be the house.
here's a heart from downstairs. No, that's not me.
Oh, fuck. That's my thought to Luke. Oh, fuck.
And he's just sitting like, I know.
And I will say, if it comes to her leaving the house, I feel ironically safer if she was still with us compared to out on her own.
So you're asking me out on a date? You hear Luke like, no, you're staying here. She says, I'm not asking you.
You already have a date.
Luke's like, I don't care. I don't trust her.
You know, we know.
None of us truly know if we can 100% trust her.
Actually, we're pretty sure we can't 100% trust her.
She goes, you could trust me.
You tried to go in our room.
I told you, though.
After the fact.
Whose side are you on?
Mine.
Just so, do I get to go out or not?
That's on you.
I promise I'll be on my best behavior.
I want to roll an insight on that. Because I don't know if I... 16?
She is lying her ass off. She is not going to be on her best behavior. You just something about the way the body language, everything is just.
See, no.
She is lying.
With the way you're acting, I don't think I could trust you with it. Normally, I would oblige you for a date. But this occasion is far too much import for any wrong behavior.
Well, damn, I tried. All right, well, I'm going to be hanging out in my room, reading books. Well, you guys go have fun on your, whatever this is tonight.
Oh, yes. Great. We get to go deal with a lot of nobles. So fun.
It's better than sitting here reading books all night.
Sure.
I'd rather stay here all night, but...
Well, if it wasn't for Edric.
Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason I'm okay with going.
And this is hard. It's like, if you need to hurry up and take this painting, you might need to go.
Yes, we might.
And then get back, get dressed, and
yes,
because you're wasting time.
Yes.
So are all three of you going?
I'm inviting everybody except Nyora to go.
Looks like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here.
Okay.
You just want to stab the vampire. She gets out of line.
He just looks at you.
No, really.
That's not a
I
no.
didn't say no such thing.
You
really, I think
say
he
it.
wants to get handsy.
Oh well.
He goes, no, that's
Well,
not.
that's right. He's got Nova. He's got a thing for her.
Shut up. Get out.
What? What?
Get out.
This is our turtle tent.
You're wasting time.
I'm walking out.
Yep.
By the way, where did we set up the tent?
The funny thing is, it is actually in the palace.
Oh, okay. We got a room at the palace.
Yeah,
now.
because Edric was like, you know, screw this.
Y'all are staying at the palace.
Yeah, and pretty much it's how many rooms, King Edric? They just need one, just a small room, nothing big.
Big enough for a tent. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Big enough for a two-person tent?
Yep.
What?
Yep. But no one's arguing because the king said make it so. So you guys come out to the hallway, And servants are just kind of looking at you guys like, how did 3 people just come out that room? But, they're not arguing.
Right. So, yeah, going to find wherever Edric is.
And he's in his room. You guys knock on the door. He opens it and he sees you guys. He's like, oh, thank God! Friends! Come on, please. And you see Chris is sitting at one of the at a table just looking through a book, and he's like, oh, so I'm not a friend. I see how it is. He's like, no, it's a different... Shut up. He goes, that's a big paint. What's the painting for? Who is it? Because he knows it's a painting. Because you can't hide something. Yeah, I fucked up on that one. You can't hide something that big. Because I'm figuring.
Probably took all three of us to carry it.
I went the same place you did. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yep.
You broke her.
Yeah, I did.
Talking about hard and too big to hide.
Yep.
All right.
So what is it?
It's a gift.
Can I open it now?
Yep.
He goes, awesome! And he just starts ripping into it. Just like a little kid at Christmas, just ripping all the paper off. And he's just looking at it like, oh, it's me with actually my natural hair!
Yeah.
And you see Chris is just like, and I'm nowhere in the picture.
So hard doesn't know what you look like.
I mean, he was in there once.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I understand. This is nice. And Edric, you see him hugging you guys. He goes around hugging each one of you. And, he's just like, this is awesome. He goes, Chris, help me out. We're going to hang it up.
By the way, if for some chance Luke goes off on his own and gets himself killed, we told him you were going to hang a portrait of him in the throne room. So you got to make a mention of that.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Very well. Yeah, I can do that. But yeah. So, tonight's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I become king.
Yeah.
Happy, nervous, scared.
Nervous. I would rather go fight again. I'd rather go fight X again. I'd rather go fight... Hell, let's go fight the Frost Train King. Let's go. Come on. Let's just get on...
Let's
get on the ship and let's just go.
I don't think airships are flying tonight.
Cousins or siblings or somebody would have to be the monarch.
Yeah.
By the way, I vaguely remember that you said something about siblings at some point.
Yeah. We have soldiers out looking for them.
Oh.
Them and my mother. Well, not my mother, but my father's wife.
Right.
Because my mom wasn't my mom. My mom's kind of celestial being. So she was like being serious, like not lineage thing, like. No. She was serious.
How did you find that out?
Looking through stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Found out my mom, the woman that's been taking care of me, wasn't really my mom. My mom's I guess a god?
Hell.
I mean, she's talked to us before.
She did say that he was her son, but I honestly thought it was more of a like generational down the line thing.
So she really is your godmother.
Ed kind of laughs at that one. He's like, yeah, no, you're right. She is straight up my godmother.
Huh. My joke was right.
I honestly just think my mother, or might as well say, she's still my mother. She helped me. She raised me.
Oh, yeah.
My mother and my sister and my younger brother are somewhere in hiding. The guards are looking for them as we speak. Hopefully word gets to them, but they won't be here tonight. I am pretty sure of that.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, but I have another family. And you guys have helped me out a lot. Granted, I'd still ready to go fight the Frostfang King, then go become a king, but
It'll be time.
When am I going to have time to go fight a giant wolf monster?
Well, at some point you'll have an heir apparent.
Yeah, but then we'll be old.
Well, I didn't say you'd be a young spring chicken.
I'm going to go out there and be like, my last fight. Go fight the thing that killed a whole bunch of people and is going to probably kill me too. Yeah.
I mean...
No.
Sounds good to me.
No.
What?
No.
Wouldn't you want to die a warrior's death?
No. I don't want to die.
Well, I mean, that's part of adventuring.
Too soon.
Yes, way too soon.
I mean, it's the truth.
And I look at Alec here and look at Rathbin.
So does that mean if I already have that part out of the way, I don't have to worry about it anymore?
Yours was only temporary.
Shut up.
I mean, we all die at some point.
Yeah, but
I'd want to die with my friends.
I'd rather die with my friends too, but not yet.
I didn't say yet. That's why I said when you have an heir apparent.
So pretty much, I have a kid, then go, hey, guess what, son? I'm going to go die now. Have fun.
I mean...
That's not what I said.
I mean, it kind of is.
Not in that exact phrasing, but in general concept, basically.
You see Chris over here just like, you have some very weird friends. He goes, I know, but I love them.
I resemble that remark.
I don't. My parents wanted to kill each other for years while they were still in love with each other. So.
That's just weird.
I mean...
When you have magical, sentient swords that want to battle each other, stuff happens.
Elsa, he goes, please don't say that's going to happen to you too.
In that exact aspect of getting married to that one and having a kid, I don't know. At this point, I know I still have to fight her at some point. She showed up the day after I died.
You have a weird taste in women.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
But thank you for the gift, though. Really.
You're welcome.
So I guess we got to get dressed.
Yes.
So I'll see you at the ball. Oh, at the coronation too, because I get to
look down on everybody.
Well, that and also I get to give y'all a gift.
Okay.
But it has to be it's going to be at the coronation, so.
I mean, no gift needed. No gift needed.
No.
Just shut up and accept it, it sounds like.
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it's not needed.
No, it's a gift. That's what it's. There's no requirement in it.
I know. Still, just.
I'm going to command you to shut up.
And he can do it.
Me.
I can't command you to shut up now.
Don't tempt me.
I'm the king.
Not yet. in a couple hours.
I can fire mine off first.
He goes, true,
I think he has more mages than you have.
Oh, this is true too.
What do you mean? I've got like 7 spell slots.
I mean, there's what was her name? Ashlyn.
And then just all the mages.
The mages. There was more than 7 mages in the library.
Where all the nerdy people hang out.
I mean,
well, that's what the guard told us.
Yeah.
The guard.
Anyway, we gotta go get ready.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys head back in, get dressed and whatnot, and head off to this party or to the coronation. As you guys get into the to the main hall, to where everyone is getting together, you see all these gold and silver banners being, they're all down with the symbol of Velis on each one. Hundreds and hundreds of people all gathering in here, just watching as a band begins to play. And
he didn't hire the one from Crystaldale, did he?
And right then the doors open, and in walks Edric. He doesn't have his crown. He doesn't have the crown on, and there you see him in like the actual Velis colors, and he's standing. He looks taller. He looks like a king. He doesn't look like the timid boy that you guys first met going into this whole thing. After all the stuff you guys have been through, you actually, he's no longer just cowering in front of everybody. He's tall. He's,
he has
regal.
Presence.
He has presence now. And he walks up as one of the people begins going through the whole ceremony of, talking to the entire crowd, explaining what it means to be king. And you see Edric kneel down, and they put the crown that you guys forged, that you helped with Dilly forging, on top of his head. And as he turns, and as the crowd begins to cheer, at this point, you see a man he's in a white robe with gold trim, hood on. You don't see his face, and he's carrying out a large pillow with this golden sword sheath. He walks up, and essentially the crier who's been talking this whole time says, "And now the king will draw the sword of the gold dragon to symbolize his rightful place as the king, as the crown, and solidify his role as king." And you see Edric pick up the sword, and he looks out to all of you guys, seeing Omni, seeing Alakir, Rathbun, Asha, Luke, and Nova as well. And then you see him just kind of smile, and he grabs the sword, and suddenly this golden glow just goes around his arm, like enveloping him in all. And as the sword draws, you hear the roar of a dragon. And suddenly, like, gold flames erupt from the sword. And suddenly, the phoenix wings just emerge from his back. And the whole party just, like, the whole arena just erupts and cheers, claps, and you see him, like, he's he's still looking confident, but you guys know he's just like, the hell just happened?
And I'll even look at the two of them and go, the sword has judged him worthy. It's the same as what my father had to deliver before, and I heard the stories of unworthy people of those types of weapons.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it judged him worthy.
Yes.
And suddenly you see the sword just suddenly just burst into flames and gone. And at this point, the crier comes out, and now the acceptance of the position of Knight Commander of the Velis Army. And at this point, like, trumpets start playing again, music starts playing, and you see Chris come walking out, full armor, like decked out ceremonial armor, long cape, and he walks up, and suddenly see Edric just like manifest that golden sword again, and he looks down at Chris and essentially just asks, will you protect us, protect my country, protect me from anything that comes our way from here forth? And of course, he agrees.
Right.
And you watch as he knights Chris, and once again more cheers and claps and just hurrahs from everyone at the party. Essentially, just everyone is just happy. Things are going right for once in the city. And then they call out, will the Aston Menagerie take step forward?
I'll step forward.
Yeah, step forward.
And approach the throne. Or actually, it's approach the king.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I'm gonna go around the table. Starting with whoever. Tell me what you guys are wearing. So people at home will know.
So I guess I'll start. Be wearing kind of like a black suit trimmed out in gold to match Asteria's colors. Holy symbol on the lapel.
Cool.
And I'm gonna be wearing a blue dress, gold trim, not at all what Asha normally wears. It's gonna be kind of low cut, backless, just fancy dress.
Right.
And Alakir's in almost what would look as a captain's formal garb. Black boots, green trim on them, black pants with green and gold trim, a black captain's coat with green, gold, purple, and red trim, a purple hat with a red feather out of the top. Envisioning, everyone around him and where he is at this point, and trying to look at least as proper as he can, with a small cape on the back with his family emblem.
Cool.
And a Ilsea emblem emblazoned on his left chest.
Awesome. And Luke is in, like I said, like the black leather pants, the black boots, a silver and blue long sleeve shirt, like nice jacket, cut like short, and just instead of his hair being the usual like spiked up, and it's all slicked back, and just he just looks totally the look you guys know this is uncomfortable for him. But, he stands there with pride with you guys as y'all walk forward. And you see Edric smile down at you all. And he's just, my friends, you all helped me become the king that you see before you now. And I couldn't have done it without all of you. And after all the friendship and love that you've given me, I want to give to you the title of Defenders of Ilsea. Will you accept this honor?
Of course.
Gladly.
Yes.
And Luke just kind of, yeah. And with that, he comes down, and each of you get like a pendant with the symbol of Ilsea for each of you. He just kind of smiles, and each one, he's like, "This, thank you guys, thank you so much."
Thank you.
Happy to help.
He goes, and like as he's putting them on, he's like, "I really want to give you guys a hug right now, but."
Later.
He goes, yes, later. And you see him try not to tear up.
Formalities now.
Yeah. And he walks back and he kind of stands there and he goes, the champions, the Aston Menagerie. And once again, cheers go off. You start hearing just doom, 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 fireworks outside. And at this point, Edric, comes in, and now that the formalities are out the way, please let us go to the ball and have a lovely time to celebrate all the accomplishments we've had. And with that, everyone's kind of shuffled off to this grand hall. You're hearing music starting up. And at this point, you guys are free. You guys are free to go move around, talk to people, introduce yourselves to people to see who is here. And you know what? In Dicey Fate fashion,
Rollies?
we're gonna go rollies. Roll a d20. Let's see how we start this off.
6.
You know what? This one was good to me earlier. 7.
13.
And our rolls equaled hers. Now that is Dicey Fate.
That is some weird serendipitous shit going on, but all
Pretty
right.
much.
So Asha,
Yeah.
as the party is going and people are coming around with drinks and asking for, for like some hors d'oeuvres or just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What is your plan? right now?
Just one, see if the guy that I think might be my father is here, and 2, see if Edric is okay or if he's swarmed.
Roll me an investigation. How bad?
8.
Oh. Well, if he's here, you do not see him. You do not see Asha anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see Edric.
Mm-hmm.
And he is talking to another man about his age, maybe a little older. Long, like grayish silver hair, wearing a crown as well. In like more silvers and blues. And they're sitting there just talking back and forth, kind of laughing and shaking hands. And you see him just go walking off. And let's see something real quick, because I just gotta see. He didn't look nervous talking to Edric, but when he's walking off, no one else has noticed, because everyone else is mingling amongst themselves and whatnot. But he looks completely like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, kind of look on his face.
Then now I kind of want to go talk to him.
So he's walking over and he walks outside to the balcony area, and just sitting there again, just hands on the balcony, just.
I'm gonna walk out and ask, are you a little stressed?
No, so you see him just turn around, just kind of. No, it's just. I'm not big on parties. He goes, oh, you're one of the champions. You're Alsha, right?
Yes.
He goes, I am sorry for my rudeness. I am Prince Garrett of Silvershade. Well, I'm sorry, King Garrett of Silvershade. It's been a while since I've called myself Prince.
Okay. Do I know anything about him? And does this guy look like he's still nervous at all?
He still looks a little nervous. He's trying to act the part. Roll me a history.
It's one of those out of character. I know a little bit about that family.
Out of character, I know quite a bit about what's going on. But in character, I have not a clue. What was I? I was wrong. History?
Yeah.
10.
King Garrett Lucian, he's like the, I want to say like 16th in line, the 16th king of Silvershade, if not longer. He's just, he's the current ruler. He's the current ruler. He's the youngest king in history, being like 18, 19 at most.
But now he's not.
Well, in the history of Silvershade.
Oh.
Out of character, Raytheon knew which number in lineage.
It's like great 14th
or 15th.
Yeah,
because it was 300 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So, since he's still looking nervous, what is he not telling the truth about? I want to try and if he's telling the truth, because he's nervous.
He is telling the truth that he doesn't like the crowds and everything.
Mm-hmm. Because he's nervous.
Yeah.
Like, way nervous.
Right. That's all you can tell.
Oh, that's all I can tell?
Yeah. You don't know what he's
nervous about.
Yeah. But when he said he didn't like crowds, with that you could tell he wasn't lying.
Right. So, why were you looking nervous when you were walking away?
I don't know what you're talking about.
From Edric.
Why would I be nervous to talk to...
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
An ally?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking.
I'm not nervous around... I say crowds just make me uneasy.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what I asked. I said, why were you nervous walking away from him?
I was just having to enter back to the crowds and being that he is an ally, I really don't want to upset him by saying something.
What would you say that would upset him?
I don't know. Nobles are a weird bunch.
Aren't you a noble?
I mean, yes. I mean, I am a noble, but still, other nobles have different tastes in things, and I don't want to step on any toes, ruin any alliances or anything like that.
Anyway. Probably not best for you to be out here then.
Yes, I was just catching some air. Just calming my nerves.
Right.
If you excuse me,
I was turning to leave.
And about this point, you see a woman walk out. She's like, "Oh my lord, this is where you've been." Just saw you walk off, and I was making sure everything was okay. And roll me an insight.
Bam. 27.
And as soon as he says, yes, everything's okay, you hear, like, you heard it. Like a shift in his voice. Like, the voice he's been using isn't, like, you could tell that was, like, very uncomfortable, very wrong. But the voice you just heard when he said everything was okay sounded right. Like, everything just kind of, like, the cadence sounded right compared to everything else he's been saying up to this point.
Right. He didn't sound stiff and rigid.
Right.
Also, you might ought to pull the stick out of your ass, because that sounded better than anything else you've said.
Everything you said was like, shit. Yes, please wait. Don't leave.
What?
And he's looking around like no one else is out here but you three. He's like, please don't tell anybody that I am not Garrett.
What the fuck?
He goes, and you see like the whole demeanor just drop, and he looks terrified. He's like, I'm essentially a body double for King Garrett. The king just up and decided he was going to leave. He went with some big barbarian chick and some Shatter Kai and decided...
Little barbarian chick. By the way. Because she's like 5'2".
Was she only... Oh, yeah, she was only 5'2", okay. Mm-hmm. He goes, some barbarian chick and some Shatter Kai, and apparently they're going to Dracor.
Oh no. Oh no!
I know I'm not there. What was this? Barbarian chick pregnant?
No.
No.
Okay. Thank God.
Oh no.
At least it's
He
just
can't
one
be
of
going there.
That's what I told him.
No, you don't understand what else is going there.
He said he's going there to essentially beat a dragon that's been running around Dracor that's causing dragon blight there.
Can you get a hold of him?
No!
Who could get a hold of him?
I don't know! He told me, hey, just be here for a couple of days. It's been a month.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And he took the family spear with him too.
Something is heading to Dracor that could kill him.
Beside the dragon that's in Dragor?
Beside the dragon that could kill him.
So am I going to have to be Garrett forever?
Maybe.
Shit!
But you might ought to tell Edric.
No, I can't tell Edric.
I mean, why not?
No, because then alliances are weird and shit's gonna go bad and oh my god, you see him just like holding his head, just like, oh shit, fuck, what do we do? Oh, you're the champions. You guys can go in your core. You can say the prince. Or the king. You can say king.
Oh no. Oh no. You have to tell Edric. Because, and I'm not saying tell him tonight.
Will you be there?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not leaving for a couple of days.
Good.
So...
Oh no.
Oh no.
We still gotta stick around to watch Orem and them deal with the dragons anyway, so...
It's like, I need to compose myself because I can't be going back in there looking like this because I'm freaking the fuck out.
Okay. Do you need me to slap you?
No.
Would it help?
No.
It might help me.
No.
Do you
Sounds
have
like
calm
you need somebody to
emotions?
command him to calm.
Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit out here. My handmaid here is going to go get us a couple of drinks. We're going to drink them out here, and then we'll go back in. We'll be acting like we're having a conversation. We're good friends now. You know, King Garrett wants to talk to Asha, the leader of Ilsea, or one of the leaders of the Aston Menagerie. We're just having a good conversation. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And as she's going back in to get drinks,
Uh-huh.
number 7.
That would be me.
Alec here. You are getting more attention than what you thought you would get because of the fact that, Shatter Kai.
Yes.
And people are, it's mostly people are asking, how are you away from your people? How are people hunting you? Is this party safe right now with you here?
Yes. My father was the one that escaped a few hundred years ago, and there was an agreement between him and our people of we do not ever send anyone their way, and they never send anyone ours. We basically have to ignore each other for civility's sake, or there may have been further repercussions.
Oh, so you're an exile.
My father was. I was born after. I'm
And then people are like,
technically only half Shadarkai. My mother's still an elf, but of a different variety.
and that's what you hear. People are like, could you come and train our soldiers in a way of the Shatter Kai, like assassins? Can we give you a group of people to train in their arts to, attack like they attack, to do like they do?
No, I never grew up in that society.
So you never learned any of the assassination?
No, I'm a ranger. I deal with my Drake companion and my other friends. I don't deal with assassinations.
Well, that's too bad. We were hoping that maybe we could get, we could pay you to teach some assassination techniques, but, that's for another time. We understand.
No, and I'll say, if you are in need of people who could train people in that arts, maybe look towards Crystaldale and the Doesn't Die Guild. they might have some people that would be willing to teach. Maybe not the work of the Shadar Kai, but at least some that could rival the levels of.
Yeah, but we really kind of want the Shadow Kai training, but we understand. We understand.
If you want that training, try to contact themselves and deal with them politically.
And as you're talking, you see a hand just reach out and grab you, grab your hand, and go to pull you out of the crowd of people.
I'll look real fast.
And there's a woman in a dark blue dress.
Do I recognize her?
Not from the back. She just like kind of grabs your hand, like pulling you like toward the dance floor. The question is if you fight or if you're letting her lead the way.
No. I'll let her lead the way. I'll excuse my... Sorry, someone wanting to dance. To the other people.
They're still talking as she just like pulls you out to the dance floor. And as she turns around, as soon as she turns around, like she looks so different with her hair up and in this blue dress and not in full plate armor and not holding a big ass greatsword.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And she's just like, you seemed a little uncomfortable in there.
Yes, I hate social situations.
She says, well, hopefully you can dance better than you can talk.
Me too.
And then let's roll performance. See how the two of you together, how this dance goes. If y'all have two left feet, or do y'all
At least have proficiency in performance.
Let's go. First round. Okay, not too bad.
13.
She got a 14. So you guys are keeping rhythm with everyone else doing the dance. And
those lessons Mother made me do as a child are actually coming in to help.
And she goes, Yara. Not Yara. Not Yara. Yari.
Y-A-R-I?
Yep.
Alright, is that your name?
She goes, yes, that's my name.
Mine is Alakir.
She goes, I hate doing this stuff. My mother and father make me come here. I'd rather be out fighting and killing monsters right now than doing this.
So you're from a noble house?
Yes, I am.
I guess in some ways, in some circles, my family is slightly noble. It's not the first time I've been having to deal with royalty and the aristocrats.
And just, I'm from Zava.
I'm originally from Crystaldale.
Just letting you know, just because I saved you now, don't mean the next time we fight, I'm going to save you then.
I wouldn't expect so.
Just
Can only deny the blade so long.
I don't have a pull to kill you. I just want to fight you. You seem strong, and the only reason, if you have that sword, that means you have to be strong.
Well, I would say in some ways I am. In other ways I'm not, but everyone has their weaknesses.
And at this point, the second kind of part of the dance comes around. Another
I'll take it for a dirty 20.
She got a nat 1. But with your dirty 20, like, she's like falling all over herself. And you keep it enough together for the both of you. And you guys are like super close at this point because you're pretty much trying to keep her in sync. And she's just kind of like, you instantly see her like nervous. She goes, I've been this close to you before, so what's wrong now? Why is this weird?
Because we're not in the middle of battle. It's always different.
Like this. She goes, I hate this. I really want to punch you right now.
Civility now. You can punch me later.
Kinky.
I was gonna say, if that's what you're into, man.
She says, are you trying to flirt with me?
No, I just figured you'd want a sparring match later on.
I mean, and like you see her like turning more red. And let's do one more. As she's like trying to look away, and
13 again.
she got a 17 that time. And the dance continues, going around, and then suddenly the music crescendos and ends. And she is sitting there breathing hard, just breathing heavy, and she's just like, I gotta go. And just turns and just starts just beelining it.
I'll let her head off. I'll scan around and look for Edric.
Room investigation, please.
11.
Over or under?
I suck at these. Over.
Okay. And as you're looking around, just kind of scanning the room, you catch eyes with this yellow-eyed man, shaggy purple hair, and like a purple velvet suit. And like, the bad thing is, like, as you look at him, and it's like as your eyes meet, it's like your eyes is instantly just like kind of, just like lock it to each other. And he kind of nods, like kind of motions towards one of the outside doors, and just turns and just starts. And it's weird because there's a lot of people he should be having to kind of move through. And it's almost like he's sliding through them all. And he just opens the door and walks outside.
I'll start heading that way, but I will also call Omni to meet me to head out.
Yeah, she comes, like, she's being fed by some of the, like a couple of nobles are loving her and just giving her all the love and attention. And as soon as you just telepathically reaches out to her, she's just kind of stands up and just starts trotting that way.
And before I hit the door, I'll tap on my earring and go, Omni and I are heading outside for a moment. To both of them.
Okay. And as you go walking through the door, we will switch over to Rathbin.
With my mighty 6.
And yeah,
Just be kind of mingling, making small talk.
just kind of hanging out with people, just
Yeah.
or trying to just get to know some people.
That and just kind of keeping an eye, watching for them, the Asha and Alakir.
You
Big brother hasn't shut off.
you missed. You like somehow you don't know where the hell Asha just vanished to,
That's concerning.
and you see Alec here out on the floor dancing and with some blue-haired chick.
Neither of y'all have
I
ever
was gonna-
seen her.
I was gonna say we haven't seen her.
Nope. And as that's going on, you hear a kind of doom, 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 doom from behind you.
Hello?
And as you turn around, you see this like massive Luxodon woman.
Bosun!
She goes, "Hello.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
How have you been?
I've seen better days."
Well, I mean, we've all seen better days.
And as you're looking at her, she has a massive scar, like from like the top between like the bridge of her, like where her between her eyes is, going down her trunk, and like it stops, and like it like a piece of her tusk is like scarred as well.
That looks pretty wicked.
Front lines of the in the blight zone kind of does that to you.
Yeah, I remember some of it.
Yeah, I've been there. I've still been there. Months.
Hoping you wouldn't say that.
No, but I sent you home for a reason.
No. I mean, everything's for a reason. Thankfully, this has been a good reason. Got my friends here and
Yeah, I
saved
see.
the prince. Well, king now.
I see you've been busy.
Well, trying to live up to, my oath.
Well, that's good. You ever think about coming back to the front line?
Which front line?
Just out there, the blight zone. We could use some more strong paladin presence out there.
Well, based on some events that happened recently, I have a feeling we're going to be heading that way anyway.
How so?
So I'll kind of fill her in on what we saw and had happen while we were in the Zanai Manor and explain about one taking off towards Drakor.
So hopefully none of the soldiers got in the way.
We tried to warn them to tell them to stay out of the way, I believe.
Yeah, so let us hope that they will actually get the message before this creature gets there.
Yeah, just wish we knew why he was going there.
That's something I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure
But-
we're going to go try and find out.
Eventually, but for now, enjoy yourself.
I will.
You deserve this.
It was great to see you again. It's been years.
It has. But when you go back to Crystal Dale, stop by the Paladin Temple.
Will do.
And with that, she's like, I'm going to enjoy the party some more.
I think I will too. It was good seeing you again.
You as well. And she shakes your hand as much as she can shake your hand. With
I shake her hand.
Right, because her hand is like quadruple your size. Yeah. And about that point, you hear someone just go, "Oh, the paladins. Always so lovely to see them fighting. Or see them get back together after a long fight."
So I'll turn to see who's talking.
And you see this woman it is like dark, like, midnight black. And she has short hair shaved around the sides, almost like a faux hawk. And it's green and red and purple and blue and, pieces of yellow. And she comes walking forward. and just like gets uncomfortably close.
Have I met you before?
And she does this whole like almost like sniffs your neck. She goes, "Even after all this time, you still smell like the blight."
You didn't answer my question.
She goes, "I haven't met you personally, but I know the smell."
Man, it's been years since I've been there. It was not under good circumstances. Although I guess for that area there are no good circumstances.
Oh, I know. But it's home to me.
Who are you?
Just please come with me and let's talk.
Well, I guess I'll call out over the sending stone saying that I've met someone that wants to talk, and I'll be going off for my own conversation.
And
now.
like right when you're about to hit the button, that's when it comes on, and you hear Alec here, and then you come back with that too.
Yeah, me too. Asha, you good?
No.
Well, at least we're all not good together, but
Fair.
separate.
Yeah.
Problems.
And as you go begin walking off, like she's not walking you toward like the balcony. She's walking you back toward like some doors, like almost like going like to another room. And as she begins walking you into there, we'll come back over to Asha. At this point, you've had a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And the imposter Garrett's like, my name is Jason.
Okay.
I'm supposed to just be his body double when bad things happen and we need to hide him. I'm supposed to be essentially take an arrow or anything for him if shit goes down.
I'm guessing you'd prefer that to what you're doing now?
Oh, most definitely. I don't like it here. I don't like doing this. I'd rather have armor on and have my sword, and I don't even know how to use a spear.
You know, you might ought to learn how to use a spear.
I'm not trying to fight as Garrett. I'm not even wanting to be here.
But if you're his body double, shouldn't you know how to use a spear?
I know the pointy end goes in things.
I mean, I think pretty much everybody knows that about a spear.
Step one.
No.
Yes, I want my sword. I want my shield. I want to be part of the guard again. When I'm not this, and he like, motions to everything. He goes, I have a sword and a shield. I'm good with those. I'm in medium armor. I'm out there fighting. I'm doing things I need to do until I have to be a body double. Then I have to be the one born with, the right body type and hair color.
Uh-huh.
Cursed with these good looks.
Because they don't just use magic.
Yeah. Calm down. Because you're making it worse.
He goes, I am calm.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to be calm.
You're failing.
I need another drink.
No.
Shit.
I can just see how that would go.
Do you want to be drunk and have Garrett be insensitive to all the people that he needs to be allies with?
No, I know. But this sucks. This is horrible.
Yeah, and you dragged me in.
You're the one that had to be eagle-eyed and know what shit's going on.
All I did was say, pull the stick out of your ass. 'Cause you sounded like you had a stick in your ass. And then you go and tell me your life story.
Couldn't help it. Well, I'm glad you're in on it now. You know what's going on. You could help me talk to the king and figure out what we need to do. And maybe you can go save the king. The real king. Get him back here.
I don't think he wants to be here.
This is his job. I'm just a body double.
I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. This is the wrong kingdom.
I mean, you know what I mean.
To be fair, yeah.
Why are you not helping?
Because it's kind of funny.
No, it's not. No, it is not funny. This is horrible. This is wrong. I need to slap me, please.
And I just haul off and slap him.
He gave you the green light.
Not
Thank
hard
you.
enough to leave a mark, but...
Right, is the whole... He's like, I needed that.
Yes, you did.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let's get this together. I am the king. I am regal. No one knows that I'm the king that I'm not the king besides you and my handmaiden. She knows because she knows.
She's your chaperone.
Yeah, so thank you for having a conversation with me about this. In a couple of days, I'll probably send for you so you can come back. You and your friends can come back and
You know, we're
help.
staying in the castle?
Oh, well, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well,
We are the king's friends,
Well,
as
then-
well as defenders of the kingdom. That sounds so weird.
yes, well then, I will. When I come in, I will have someone send for you or ask Edric to bring you in.
Uh-huh.
You and your friends, so we can figure this out.
Yeah.
It was okay. Good. I'm calm. I'm okay now. Should we go back to the party?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Well, it was lovely to meet you, Asha."
It was interesting to meet you.
Yeah. And with that, he just kind of. It was nice to meet you, Asha.
Yes.
I hope you have a great rest of the night.
Me too. Thank you, Your Highness.
Yes. And with that, he walks out the door first.
In the door.
Yeah. He walks back inside, leaving you alone on the balcony.
I'm going back inside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look again to see if maybe I see Asha, and then look for Edric.
Okay. Roll me another investigation.
Better, a lot. 18.
You do see Asha this time. It's him and a whole group of women and this tall wolf man. And the wolf man looks uncomfortable.
Like Shun Wolfman?
No, like wolf man.
Oh, like anthropomorphic Wolfman.
yes.
Not ears and tail
No,
Wolfman.
like full on anthropomorphic,
Oh, okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna walk over there.
He's 6'7". He is a head taller than most of the people at this party.
Right.
And just like 200 pounds, all in black, red trim. And he is like back against the wall. And like you see Asha talking to him and all these other people talking to him. And then all the women around too gawking at him. And he's just like, I don't know what to do kind of situation. Like he looks like
Uncomfortable?
almost like a caged beast, kind of.
This looks like a bad situation.
Right.
Fuck. Well, I'm going to have to help him instead of do what I wanted. I'll walk up and ask him, would you care to dance?
And he's like, oh, most definitely. Thank you.
Go out on the floor.
And he takes your hand and he's like, oh, thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. That looked uncomfortable.
Oh, it was very much so. I'm here to talk to the prince, or the king. I'm sorry, I'm no good at mingling with people like this.
Neither am I.
People tend to see me and either get scared or wonder what I am.
To be fair, I am actually wondering that, but you looked in a bad situation, so...
Yes, my name is Thorin.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Asha.
Thorin.
Ripping off Lord of the Rings now.
I mean, yeah.
Not really.
The Hobbit.
Yes, but I'm from shit.
Really?
I mean, technically, not as long as he's not a dwarf.
Oh, I know.
I mean, that's true.
Yes, I'm from Vastrua.
Where is that?
It's to the east of here,
Oh.
across the ocean.
Have I ever heard of that place?
You have not, because I'm here as an emissary for the king and queen. I'm trying to talk to the king here and open up a trade route between countries,
All right.
because there are minerals and stuff here there's minerals and things here that we could use, and we're pretty sure magic items and crystals that
Yeah.
they could use here.
More than likely, you're probably right.
And I know could you get me an audience with the king?
Well, I can ask him. But,
Would you mind?
I mean, sure.
Shall we go?
Were we on the dance floor still?
Yeah, you guys are still on the dance floor just going.
Oh, okay.
But, the songs just keep going. People just kind of
Go in and
dance
out.
and in and out. There's no
Right.
real... And you see Edric just sitting on a chair, just overlooking the entire party, and just, at the moment, just kind of looks bored. Because people are just at random walking up and talking with him and shaking his hand and just being, people.
Right. So, yeah, I'll walk up to him.
And he's like, Asha, how's it go? Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who is your friend?
This is Thorin.
And he's like, Your Highness,
I forgot what the country's name was you're from. I'm so sorry.
Vastrua.
Yeah. He's from Vastrua. I've never heard of that place before.
He goes, oh, one of my people told me you were going to be here. Please, take a seat. We'll talk. Asha, you're more than welcome to stay.
The guy we saw coming into town that kind of resembles me.
Yeah.
He's in the party.
Okay. Go talk to him.
Yeah, I was going to. But I couldn't leave him. He was being gawked at.
Please sit down, sir. We'll talk. Let's discuss things. And he just kind of smiles, and he's like, Asha, thank you.
You're welcome.
If you are ever in If you are ever in Timbermere, please look me up, please.
All right.
That specific wanted to note on the map.
Nope, Timbermere is not on the map. We haven't put it on there yet.
But I will say, Vostrua is south of Winterview.
It's, you go east far enough, you end up there.
Right.
What?
But
Timbermere?
Timbermere. Timbermere. But as that's going on and you're talking, and you still see Asha because you just follow the crowd of women.
Right.
We are going to jump back over to Alakir.
As I head out the door behind this individual.
And as the door shuts, he just turns. It is such a lovely night, isn't it?
Yes. I have who are you and how did you walk between those people like they weren't even there?
Well, when you're a natural predator of the people, they tend to get out of your way.
What kind of predator are you then?
The worst kind. But I must say, you look so much like your father.
And how do you know him?
I mean, since I've trapped him, I locked him away just recently.
I find that hard to believe.
I mean, get your greatest enemy out the way. Then you're more than welcome to have all kinds of fun.
And what made him your greatest enemy?
I mean, he did help the gods lock me up.
No, you might have to clarify a little bit more than just that.
You know who I am, boy. But if I must spell it out, the name is Albion.
Great.
I am here to not cause war tonight.
I appreciate that.
But to tell you that I will be coming for you. But what better way to hurt my greatest enemy than to take out everything he loves?
Well, from a dark point of view, I can see that, yes. Would do the most hurt.
Yes, first I plan on visiting Crystal Dale. Somewhere there I need to destroy.
I can take a guess on that one, too.
I mean, I am an open book here.
Let me guess. Red hair?
Oh, no. No, your mother doesn't have anything to do with this. I'm going to destroy his legacy.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes, but I have an army to raise first.
Gives them time to prepare as well.
I hope so. Destroying a place like that shouldn't be easy. Even for a god.
No offense on this. As far as I know, you're still a wannabe. You may have a lot of power, but I know the gods are still stronger than you.
For the time. For the time. But I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
So do we.
Well then, I have thrown down the gauntlet then. I wish you luck.
I wish I could say the same to you.
Well, please, enjoy the rest of the party. Could be the last one you see.
Oh. Remember my face and hers, 'cause they will be coming for you.
Good. And with that, he just turns and goes walking back into the party. Just leaving you out there in the night air.
I'll walk over to Omni, tap on my earring. Thokut, prepare the guild for war. My father's enemy is back.
Okay. Alright.
Defend home.
And as you say that, we jump over to Rathbin.
This can't go bad, guys.
It's all those ampersands.
We're getting lots of ands.
Not any good ones.
No, I didn't say that. Well,
Thorin wasn't
Because
bad.
normally in improv it's and yes, now it's and no.
So,
No more.
Rathbin,
yep.
you enter. It's a big study. Fireplace going, some chairs, lots of books on the wall, and she just walks in and just kind of turns, and as she turns, you suddenly see her eyes just glint and just shimmer this gold color.
You still haven't given me your name. Or, you still haven't answered whether we know each other.
I caught your scent once on the battlefield.
That was a long time ago.
I almost had you,
Oh,
but that Luxodon got in my way.
you the one who gave her that scar?
One of them.
Well, I'm glad she survived.
She was, but I found her apprentice, the one I've been hunting.
Why are you hunting little old me?
You got away,
Sheer dumb luck.
and you know the Umbracils. My boss wants them dead as well, so I tagged along. My name is EO, by the way. IEYO.
IEYO.
She goes, but you might know me as something different. And right then, she slips out of her dress, and suddenly you see sharp spikes start jutting out of her back, and like her face starts elongating. Claws her skin starts ripping.
Just wanted to stay away from this, and it's coming to me.
And suddenly, like as you're sitting there watching, she gets bigger. Like shoulders start stretching outward. Big crystalline pieces start jutting out. And suddenly she stands there, 8 feet tall, like 400 pounds, just crystal and just gnashing maw. And suddenly a wild mange is standing in front of you. And she just snarls, and like you can see all the glowing colors off of her body, like this gorgeous prism lighting up the room, and terrifying all at the same time.
I was gonna say.
And she just kind of, I want nothing more than to tear you from limb.
What did I do to you?
Right now.
Tonight's a night for peace. I mean, it is.
And she just kind of, and like gets closer to you.
Glad I'm not in metal armor.
And she just
can't hear the rattle.
And she just snarls. But Albion says I must wait.
Who's Albion?
You'll find out soon enough.
I mean, now is soon enough.
And she just snarls again, just like you could almost feel the hot just breath in your face. I want nothing more than to rip your throat out. Make you one of my army. But the master says no.
Well, I mean, like I said, tonight's a night for peace, a night for celebration. Not for murder.
I want murder. Destruction.
You don't want a fair fight? I'm not even dressed for a fight.
This is war.
There's still honor in war.
You see her like eyes just glow, and like you start to see electricity kind of like arcing off of her.
I feel glad I'm not in metal.
And she just kind of soon I will find you.
I mean, you already found me once. I have no reason to doubt that you can't find me again.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
We'll have to see.
And right then, all of a sudden, you start hearing the door like kind of jiggle to open, and she just snarls and looks at it.
You want to get that, or you want me?
You see her get down on all fours, like get ready to lunge at whoever comes to that door.
So no one's getting it. I got it.
And all of a sudden she's just kind of, you see her just kind of like stand up, like straight, and like instantly shift back and grab the dress. And you see that purple-haired man walk in. You see Albion walk in. And he just looks, he goes, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I guess not. Who are you?
He goes, I am Albion.
Oh. See, I told you now soon enough.
And he kind of just walks over towards you. You're Alakir's friend, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, what would happen if I killed you now?
I'd be dead. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
Will that hurt him?
Quite likely, but it might also spark something.
Yes, and what would that be?
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
And he just kind of smirks. I like you.
I kind of like me too.
You're an interesting one. I'll kill you eventually.
We'll see.
And at that moment, make me a wisdom save, please.
Well,
At least you still got your aura.
and I'm proficient, at least. That is a 22.
And suddenly you just feel this pressure just hit the room. And for that split second, you feel fear. And that whole presence just like essentially you're scared for that like split second, like, oh shit, this is gonna go bad all at once. But then like it's almost like something pushes you forward. And you're just like, you're still standing your ground, standing tall. And Albion's just kind of...
I'll laugh along with him.
Make me a strength save.
Yeesh. That would only be a 14, but hang on a second. I think I have something from Clockwork. Where is it? No, never mind. I can't use that because that has to be at advantage or disadvantage. 14.
And suddenly, as you start laughing too, he just grabs you by the neck and just lifts you off the ground. As you laugh at a god.
I was just laughing because and I'm sure this is all coming out in kind of gurgles anyway.
Right. And he starts squeezing inward. He goes, I told Alec here already. I am not here to make war tonight. But no, I will not make it this an example out of you. You'd just be a martyr to them.
Yeah. I'm sure this is all still gurgles.
And he just kind of sits there and just squeezes tighter. Yes. Please give Alec here a message for me. Tell him your days are numbered. And he just like throws you against one of the chairs. He goes, Eo, we're leaving. This party has become infested with vermin. And by this point, she just gets dressed. She's gotten dressed, and
It was a pleasure to meet you.
she looks back. She goes, "I'll kill you eventually.
You're gonna have to fight him for it.
Please wait for me." And
She sounds too happy.
they both walk out the room, leaving you like choking and gagging. I'm doing that.
Yeah. We can leave it in there if it's.
Yeah.
I'll activate my ring. I think I met a friend of yours, Alec, here.
Probably the one I just finished conversing with.
He said his name was Albion.
Yep.
We'll talk more in a minute.
Yeah. Nah, at this point, Omni and I are walking back in to go find everybody.
I'll kind of stagger back in, rubbing at my throat.
And we come to Asha.
Mm-hmm.
As these two are starting to converge, you are...
Headed towards Asha.
Yep. And Asha is sitting there just kind of laughing with all these different people. And I don't understand, what happened, but suddenly I was naked fighting a basilisk, and I didn't know what to do. So I whipped out my sword. He goes, "Not that one, ladies." And he goes, and eventually I killed the beast. And now I'm a hero, and at some point I became an emissary for Ackland, and here I am, just good old lovable me. And people are just kind of talking and cheering, clapping.
Have I ever heard a story about a basilisk?
Nope, never heard about basilisk.
Okay. So, what stories have I heard?
Really? You've heard more about Amadeus' stories.
With Asha.
Only one you've heard about with Asha is them fighting a fire giant at one point.
Okay. I'm gonna flat out ask, what about a fire giant? Have you fought one of those?
And you see Asha just kind of look over, and he goes, "Oh yes, I have. Me and one of my good friends. I don't know where he's at now, but
I do.
he goes, as I was saying, me and my good friends."
What's his name?
Are you gonna let me tell the story? Or?
No, I just asked if you had fought one. I wasn't asking for a story.
And at this point, people were starting to look over at you and look at him. Yes, I have fought one before.
So what was the friend's name?
Honestly, I don't recall.
What about him? What was there anything unique?
You see him just staring at you. Like, at this point, people are kind of looking.
So has he figured out who I am yet?
And he's just staring at you, just kind of. Is there something you'd like to say to me, ma'am? I'm sorry if,
Sure, Dad.
And right there, everyone, like you see the whole area just like everything just quiet. And he's just looking. And she's just like, you. I don't have any children. He goes, how would I ever have a child? I'm far too young for something like that.
From what I hear, a couple 100 years old.
And he goes, and why would I believe that you are my child?
Because your friend that you don't remember much about raised me.
Roll me a intimidation.
I wasn't trying to intimidate.
No, I mean, it's not more you trying, it's shit that's going on.
Ooh, that's good. 21? Or no, 23? Math.
And he's just... And he's just kind of sit there for a second.
By the way, what's your name?
Because my name is Asha.
What a coincidence. So's mine. How about your last name?
I'm not doing this with you.
Well, everybody's already heard my last name.
And he's like,
As a matter of fact, my mother named me after my father.
and he goes, excuse me, people, I need to have words with this woman, please. Asha, was it? Please, step me outside, please, for a moment. And like, it's that whole deal. He like kind of puts his arm around you. He's like, "We'll be right back. Please, just stay here." And like, he's pretty much just ushers you outside the door.
I'm not going outside.
Or he just tries to usher you away. It's like, please, come over here
Why?
so we can talk in private.
I mean, you have no problem with everybody else knowing your life story anyway.
Don't do this in front of the nobility.
Why not?
It's bad form.
For you? I'm a nobody from a nobody town that got named champion of a country.
What do you want from me?
Confirmation.
Fine. Let us walk over here and we will talk.
Okay.
Yes, please. And he walks you over, away from everybody, away from prying ears. Yes. All right, it's fine. Fine. I know who you are. I saw you a couple weeks ago. You thought
About a week ago.
You thought you were hiding out in a group of people. Do you not think I know someone who looks like Selmina?
I mean, you could have said something.
Why are you here? Why are we doing this now?
Because she's dead. You left her, and she's dead now.
She didn't want anything to do with me.
She didn't want anything to do with you sexually. You had a kid with her and left me.
I left Amadeus in charge of you.
Oh yeah, because
He could deal with what you were.
a child?
No. You exuded power from a young age. I got scared, okay? I couldn't protect you.
So that means you leave?
Monsters were coming after me. Because of what I am. They were trying to make pacts with you. As a child, I couldn't sit there and protect you from all of them. I couldn't even protect myself from all of them. So I figured, get away. Maybe they'll follow me. Leave you alone.
Didn't work.
Your mother could have reached out to me too. There are ways to find me.
She tried? Amadeus tried? I mean, the blind man tried?
I know who Amadeus is. He is not truly blind either.
I'm aware that he can see. In a fashion.
So what is it you want from me? A father figure now, because...
No, I have one of those.
You seem a little too old for me to be making up for lost time now.
Wow.
I can offer my condolences. I am sorry your mother died. I very much am.
A little of compassion would have been nice, but not this.
I don't know what you want.
Okay, so you left because you were being chased by monsters. Then nobody could get a hold of you. And you say there's ways to find you.
There are very much ways to find me.
Sure.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
But you never checked either, though. You could have come back. You could have looked in.
I've scryed on you.
Congratulations.
I made sure you were safe. Seeing that Amadeus was taking care of you, I sent money. I sent money to your mother. All the time. I sent money to Amadeus.
Yeah, because money definitely replaces person. I wanted to know you. Not just the stories they told me. But clearly it seems that their stories were a better version of you than you are.
I don't know what to tell you. I've tried to grow, but...
Okay, so you tried to grow. I'm not asking you to grow. I was asking you why you weren't there.
I didn't want to put you in danger.
I've been in danger my whole life. And it hasn't stopped. And it probably won't.
Well, then as a father, I failed. Again.
But I never even saw you until about a week ago.
Well, then let's do this. Not here. Come to Akillan. Come to the capital. We can talk there. I can try to explain more.
I have things I have to do.
Well, then I will wait for you there.
You could try to explain things after this. Are you immediately leaving tomorrow?
I will be. I am an emissary after all.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of them here.
I have other business in other countries as well. But after I'm done, I will wait for you in Akillan. I will not go anywhere.
So, yeah, I have to travel the world for some of these things I have to do. If you're an emissary, it probably wouldn't do for you to wait.
The king can wait.
Because I have to go to a magical forest. I have to go to Crystaldale. I have to go to Noctis. I have to go to Tricor.
Well, before Tricor, come to Akillan, please.
I don't don't know which order those things are going to happen.
Like I said, before you go to Dracor, please come to Akillan. That's all I ask.
It depends, because I have friends that are counting on me.
Bring them along as well if you need to.
The king is one of my friends. It's kind of hard to bring him along anywhere.
Like I said, though, please. I can tell you more there. I can show you more.
Like I said, it depends on what we have to do.
Very well.
And I'm gonna walk off, because he's not gonna give me any answers here.
And as you begin to walk off, like you hear him just like turn back on that the fake bravado, the fake charm that he's been going for all night. And at this point, you hear Alakir and Rathbin talking about meeting up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna head towards. Do I see?
Yeah, you see them all converging.
Okay. I'm gonna head over there.
And yeah, you three get together in kind of a corner of the ballroom. And like I said, the music's playing, people are dancing, people are mingling, people are talking. No one seems to be bothering you guys at the moment.
Hope you guys' night's been going better.
Would have been if the biggest threat I had was the one on the dance floor.
I can agree with that.
You look like shit.
Well, at least it matches how I feel. His friend?
You're talking about the one with the purple hair.
Yeah.
Yellow eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, apparently he's friends with an old enemy of mine.
And he's an old enemy of my father's.
Uh-huh.
One thought, long gone.
Wait. Is this the one we talked about?
The one that I had the claw dagger from?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
The one
Shit.
that spurned that war 300 years ago.
Well, my night's been quite nice compared to y'all's.
Yeah. At least I can breathe right now.
I thought, though, having to dance with the one that put me through a wall was going to be the worst part of my night.
Oh, is that the one who gave you the scar?
Interesting.
Yes, it was.
I danced with a wolf man.
Shun style, or?
No.
Oh.
No, like he's a wolf that is on two legs, and he is huge.
I got sniffed by a woman.
Honestly, Rathbin, if that's what you're into, I'm not gonna knock it, but that is a weird segue.
Well, she then threatened to kill me.
Are you taking lessons from Alakir?
Apparently, because the guy who wants to... did you explain that he's wanting to kill you?
He's wanting to destroy everything. I already had to contact Thokut to prepare the guild. He already threatened Crystal Dale. He wants to destroy my father's family and loved ones.
Well,
to get back at my father.
There may be another person on that list now too. Kind of nervously laughed with him, and apparently that was an affront to a god.
Me calling him a wannabe probably put me on the list.
Well, he told me to tell you my days are numbered.
Oh.
But then the other lady is also wanting to kill me. So.
And so is that assassin. Guys, you
yeah.
don't make good friends.
I did run into my old master, though.
Okay, well, that's one good thing.
Well, I put the guild on alert, and I don't know how soon he will try to enact things, but I also don't. If possible, I'd like to still get to Crystaldale for multiple reasons now. Not only Nova for her eyes and, paying back Rita, but helping to make sure that not just the guild is defended in all of that.
And I've got some research to do because the thing we were fighting when it was just me and Bosun who survived is the one who's wanting to rip my throat out. And am I aware that she's a wild mage?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
like you saw her.
Well, I just made sure I
He's
knew what.
asking
Oh
if
yeah,
he knows
no.
what a
Yeah, you
wild
know what a
mage
wild
is.
mage is. You've seen one. Like, she's the one you saw.
Okay. Well,
And
because the wild mage is what she is.
and would that spark anything with me of stories?
Oh yes.
Yes, it's real.
They're still around?
At least one. It's what we were fighting in Dracor when everybody else died. And apparently she took it as an affront that I survived.
Well, it seems my father's tale is coming back.
Part 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to figure out whatever I can on Wild Mage while we're in Crystaldale because, well, my master asked me to come back to the front lines anyway. I told her we'd probably be ending up going there anyway with, one taking off in that direction.
Well, this all happened in the core, correct?
Yeah. I've been trying to avoid
I
it.
have some stories for you too that I can't say here.
That apparently, according to Albion, he's already captured my father. I don't know how much truth was behind it.
I don't know, he seemed pretty even-keeled to me when he was,
Yes. Didn't seem like it
strangling
was
the life
too
out
much
of me.
boast. Makes me wonder if my uncle is captured as well. I don't think his daughter would like that very much.
Right.
I think she'd be on board with helping
Transport.
out again.
Possibly.
At least we can afford to pay her something now.
I mean, probably if nothing else than to show up her father.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, what better way to show that you're better than him than to rescue him?
Who rescued who, Dad?
Yeah.
I mean,
But even though it's the opposite direction, I think we may need to go south towards Crystaldale first.
Crystaldale is
Or
east. Yeah, I'm very much game. If we're in this much trouble, I'm very eager to get Nova
Yeah.
and quite probably Luke somewhere safe.
Yeah.
We're in a lot of trouble.
It would be quite far away, but Emberhelm.
No, I mean,
They should be safe in Crystaldale.
I think,
Yes.
well, not necessarily Crystaldale. I think that, to be fair, if she has eyes, he could come back here. Because
Yes.
it would be good for him, and it would be good for Edric to have another friend.
But I would say we should still, at least, I know I want to contact Emberhelm, see if the Bullet Queen and Zed can help us at all in any of this, at least to make sure that their region stays secure and all of the people from Aston that are there now stay safe.
That's true.
At least give them some warning that this great danger is returned.
Yeah.
You can send a raven.
Going for the long game.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Could also have Amadeus bring Jamfir and Goat here, because at least.
Oh, Jamfir would love it here.
Yeah, and then Halros could at least check in on him more easily. Since.
If he would.
Oh, come on, he would. It's just you he won't.
Well,
Oh, he would love the story from tonight.
He might.
did we ever get a chance to ask Edric about having the manor?
No.
It hasn't been properly fumigated yet.
No, that's still
Once
a
it
few
is,
days out.
once it is, and everything's been cleared out, if he does allow us to have it as our estate here, it'd be a great place for Jamfir to stay once.
As long as we lock...
The kitchen is off limits.
No, the kitchen is fine. It's the cellar.
Yes.
We'll let Amadeus
But
in the kitchen.
yes, once it's been properly fumigated,
Yeah.
as you said. Plenty of space on the estate for Goat to roam.
You gotta scrub the blood out real good.
Yeah, well...
That's what mages are for. That can be paid for with gold.
Yeah. So sounds like we have our plan.
Yeah.
We're gonna head to Crystaldale,
Yeah.
prepare, research.
Well, at least with our parts of it. What was your news?
I can't tell you here.
Oh.
Turtle tins.
Yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the party as much as I can. Because it's big news, but it's not dangerous news.
It's not us being threatened to be killed news.
No, there is some life-threatening stuff in there, but it's not outright aimed against us. It's gonna be weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this party. Or try to.
So yeah,
I'm gonna at least try to see if Edric wants to dance, because at this point, if nothing else, I can give him a mild heads up that weird shit's happening.
okay. While you're going to Edric about to do that, what about you two? Anything else you guys want to do?
Try to avoid trouble.
At this point, I'd probably find somewhere where I can keep an eye on as much as I can and just sit there with Omni kind of just watching the crowd.
Okay.
Probably be with him, in all honesty.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on Asha and Edric.
All right.
I figure if something's going down with Luke and Nova, we'll hear something explode.
Hey, you see Luca Nova just out there having fun. He's leading her around dancing and just having a good time. Not aware that any of this has gone on tonight.
And we're keeping it that
I was
way.
gonna say, do we tell him? I'll
Not
say
yet.
Alec here.
Not yet.
I meant it all.
I'm sure he'll know eventually.
I don't want to pull him away from Nova.
I won't ask him to either, but I'll
afraid
definitely
he
say,
will.
for tonight, no word of it.
No, definitely not tonight. Tonight's for celebration.
But I'm sure they'll find out when, they ask us what we're going off to do. Even if we don't answer verbally, he may know.
That's true.
If he wants to pry. If he feels like we're lying, I know he will pry.
I'll just start singing songs in my head.
Lord.
So, as you two are talking, and this is going on, Asha, Edric, Thorin is just done, and just got up, and he walks past you, and just kind of nods. And he's gonna just take a breath and just go walk you back into
It'll be okay.
Yes, I know. And just goes on back out into the...
Hey, why don't you go talk to the King of Silvershade? You can talk to him about a treaty too.
Very well.
And then it might stop you from having so many gawkers.
They are allies, after all.
There you go.
Thank you.
You just want to make Jason's life miserable, don't you?
No, actually, that was totally the opposite. Because if they're talking treaty and bullshit, then...
Neither one of them has to deal with the social bullshit.
That's true.
And you see Edric's kind of... Man, that was actually a really good conversation. I mean, granted, he's kind of scary looking, but when you actually get to start talking to him, he's very interesting.
He's a pretty decent dancer.
You know, he's called a Wolven.
Didn't know that.
There's a whole race of them.
Neat.
They're over in across the ocean. And they're all out there in Honokune, and
Have I even heard of Honokune?
Yeah, we would have when
yeah,
Shun said he
Shun.
was going back
Oh, yeah,
home.
yeah. I wonder if Shun is, like, part...
Quarter Wolven.
I mean,
Is that... I'm so confused now.
yeah, but they're all over in that country, like Honokune and
Yeah, but, Shun has the tail and the ears.
but he still looks human.
Right.
Interesting. I should have asked. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, yeah. Do you want to dance?
Sure, I haven't danced all night.
Okay.
And yeah, lead him out to the dance floor. Begin dancing, just. And he's just kind of like, I'm feeling better about this.
Well, I'm glad.
I really am. It's still terrifying, but
Well, just so you know, I still have a feeling that Luke is gonna leave us because he found Nova. He could probably stay if somebody were to, ask for his help.
I have no problem asking for his help.
I know, but
Because that's if he wants to stay.
I mean, it's not so much about does he want to stay, it's giving him a reason to stay with Nova.
I understand that.
Also, there's some weird goings on, just in general. I'd rather not talk about it right now. And I think my father's a dick.
I mean, I can have him exiled.
No, I don't want that.
I have him locked up too.
No, I don't want that.
Boy, Edric went 0 to 100 on that one.
I mean, I can, he affronted the champions. That's.
No,
I mean, granted, it might cause a little bit of problems with a
no,
killing, but
I don't really want to cause drama between countries over something that is as petty as family drama.
I mean, just say the word.
It's appreciated, but I don't want a lot of people to suffer if any suffering needs to happen.
Because, well, he can affront me, and I can make a kill and let him go.
No.
He goes, I can talk to the king and queen.
I mean...
He was rude and, obnoxious, and if he wants to they want to deal with, the country, with Ilsea, they need to let him go.
No,
His fortune to be gone then. Then he could be a prick and an asshole, just be on the street.
No, again, I don't really want... Because there has to be a reason why he's there. Because beforehand, from what Amadeus was saying, he was not even a noble. And now he's an emissary. So there has to be a reason that they need him. I think. Maybe. So I don't want to punish them for him.
So you just need me to just sit here and dance and listen.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can do that. So what all weird's going on?
I really don't want to ruin the night.
Huh. That good.
Yeah.
It's going to be more life or death situations for y'all, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't know the half of it.
Well, just know, you know you have my support if you need it.
Yeah. It's appreciated. That's kind of why I'm hoping that we can convince Luke to stay with Nova. Because I really don't want him to be out there and die, and then her to have nobody.
Well, then I will lay it on that he needs to stay. I promise you. And so, when are y'all leaving?
Well, we're not going to leave before Orem comes with his group.
Yeah, that's right. Orem is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I'm the king, I can actually walk around the castles. I get to go see Dairos again.
Yes, you do. And others.
What are you talking about, others?
He said there were going to be several. Because there are several very large dragons in the Sinai Manor that are in some weird magical stasis. And I think they want to kill people, which is kind of why we called them in the first place. Because, dragons and them and...
Well, where are they coming from? When are they going to get here?
How long has it been since we talked to him?
I'll say at least
3 days?
Longer than that.
I think in between
4 or 5 days ago is when we would have called him. No, 4.
4 days.
So
Should be getting close.
Maybe 3 days? He said about a week.
Yeah.
When we called him.
Cool. Okay, wait.
He said he was bringing others, and I want to see more dragons.
Interesting. I can't wait to see this.
But not the dragons that are in the estate, because they are terrifying, and I think the red one especially would kill everyone in town.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because then I can't convince Luke to stay if a city's on fire.
This is true. I will just leave it at that. Also, yeah. What's gonna happen to that manor?
Well, we're probably going to try to cave in the part of it that's leading to the mana pool or the mana stream. So the rest of it, he goes, the rest of it after everything is said and done, we're probably going to just collapse the whole thing. This would be free land.
The kitchen's amazing. Everything else there is horrible and needs to be gone, but the kitchen was good.
I mean, I wish we could just say that, but I understand. We have to, we have to destroy the whole manor. We're going to have to destroy the whole manor.
Why?
It's Harper's Zanai. It's the Zanai Manor. That place is horrible. I'd rather see it knocked down and destroyed.
We could renovate it.
Yes, what are you trying to say?
Alec here really wants that manor. And I'm not against it, because it's got a horrible history, but it could change.
You guys really want that place?
We don't really have anywhere else to go.
I mean, I can see about getting you the deed for it, and
But
it'll no longer be the Zanai of the estate.
that would be good.
I mean, if you want, turn it into a guild hall.
No, I don't need a guild hall.
I mean, well, either way it goes, it'll have to go to one of you.
What if we put it, if he would agree with it, what if we put it in Amadeus' name until we come back?
I mean, if he agrees to it, that's fine.
Because he could live there.
I like Amadeus. He saved me.
Yeah, I know. And I kind of want to see Jamfir and Goat, because apparently Haro said Goat's huge.
Interesting.
Like Jamfir can ride Goat now, like instead of carry Goat around.
Yeah, interesting. They're very interesting. Well, I'll see about getting paperwork and stuff together.
Well, we probably ought to get a hold of him first. See if he'd agree with it.
I'll start still looking into what to do.
Okay.
And about this point, dancing has stopped.
Mm-hmm.
As well, if nothing else, I'll be able to see you off.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff I need to start doing. So yeah. And he gives you another hug, and he's like, I gotta go be king.
Now I'm just gonna be an ass and say, good night, Your Majesty.
He's like, shut up. And with that, he goes walking off, and you guys start noticing the party starts slowly starting to.
Right.
The end of the night's coming, and people are starting to, walk out and dissipate. And about that point, you suddenly hear, man, I've been looking for you all night, Rathbun.
Horus.
It is.
What do you want?
He comes walking up and just in blues and purples and hair pulled back, and
You actually clean up pretty well.
thank you. You too.
Oh, this whole thing?
Shut up. So champions of Ilsea.
Has a nice ring to it.
I could have done it better, but
You did your part, though.
So
I'll acknowledge that you helped.
better.
I'm the older brother. I will be nice.
There's no such thing as nice with you. But anyway. I have been looking for you, though.
Oh, yeah? I
Yeah.
was too busy getting, choked half to death. Yeah, even at a coronation, I can apparently find trouble.
I mean, if I don't kink shame, but if that's what you're into.
I guess I kind of walked into that one, didn't I?
Yes, but just want to let you know I'm going on vacation for a couple of months.
Oh yeah? Where to?
I'm going to go to Emberhelm.
Good.
Go see Jennifer.
Well, we're going to try and see if we can make our way out there, but apparently we now have much more pressing matters again.
Don't die on me.
Well, don't die on me.
I'm on vacation. No
Doesn't
fighting
mean you
for
can't
me.
die. Besides, we gotta go back to the guild and have another fight.
Eventually. But you stay out of trouble.
As best I can.
Yes, yeah, I've heard about some stuff going on.
What's that?
Apparently, rumor has it that there's an imposter, like one of the King of Silvershade's an imposter.
Huh.
But, but there's no way that's real.
What? The person or the rumor?
It was the rumor. He goes,
Oh.
why would an imposter show up here? That'd be the dumbest thing in the world.
Well, I can think of some dumber things.
Yeah, but why would you want an imposter here? Like, when they get back to the actual king and, maybe all, off his head type situation.
Couldn't tell you on that one.
I think it's stupid. If you're going to have an imposter here, you might as well just impersonate like a noble or something. It'd be easier to get away with. By the time they find out about it, you'll be long gone. No one knows who it is then. But really, the king, you're going to imposter. You're going to impersonate the king. It's like saying, "Hey, look, I'm Edric."
Well, I mean, there was that one at the prior coronation.
He goes, "Yeah, but that was way too much work, and that was like a big conspiracy thing. And why would you just show up to a party to impersonate the king of another country?"
If it's true, I'm sure there's some good reason. It's not my place to know or to question.
He goes, "You actually believe this?"
I have no reason not to believe it. I also have no reason...
Which side are you on? Do you believe it or do you don't?
I don't know. Until there's proof one way or the other, I can't make a decision.
Oh my God! Really?
What?
Really?
I'm sorry, not all of us can just fly by the seat of our pants and make decisions.
You're gonna pull the whole "I know, confirm nor deny." Really? That's what you're pulling?
Well, I'm sorry, it's not all of us are comfortable flying by the seat of our pants.
Okay, why are you friends with him?
Because I'm as stubborn as he is. And I don't know. It's just been a connection that we've made.
Yeah, see? Connection. Takes work.
Shut up. Well, anyway, I wanted to come by and say hi before I head out.
Well, again, I appreciate your help on the last coronation.
There's no problem. That's what I'm here for.
I heard you actually tried not to kill people.
I know what you're talking about. I killed multiple people. And he goes, "Besides, I have a girlfriend to go deal with. You have a good
what's
night."
What's her name?
Don't worry about it. You're not meeting her.
Oh man, it's tempting.
He goes, "You're not. I'm not having you embarrass me in front of people.
Oh, it's tempting.
It's embarrassing enough to know you're my brother."
Your brother, the defender of Ilsea, I'll say as he walks away.
And he just kind of just waves his hand back as he just keeps walking.
Flipping off as he walks away. Perfect.
Oh, I figured that was him.
No,
as he
no.
walked away.
No, he's
him
just actually
waving.
just-
No, I know.
And he just kind of disappears into the crowd. Eventually, Asha comes back.
I should have commanded him to learn her name. How'd it go?
Fairly well.
Better than the rest of the night?
Yeah. Except he told me to shut up.
Well,
I did call him Your Majesty, though.
well, that might have been deserved.
Maybe.
At this point, Luke and Nova come walking up. Looks like. So, what the hell happened to you?
We made friends.
Yeah. Enthusiastic friends.
So,
Kinky friends.
We don't say that word here.
Quite
They're
the long
enthusiastic.
story. I need to go catch Edric real quick.
Not the fucking long story again. Has followed me into this campaign.
It's a long story, Aspen.
And Luke's just kind of sitting there, just kind of.
In due time.
I mean, honestly, if you like that kind of kinky stuff, I get it, I understand.
Oh, wait.
So-
Why do you understand?
I understand people have kinks.
Oh, but you understand this one specifically. is
No,
how
I
took-
understand
Oh.
people have kinks.
Okay,
So
it's
you
okay.
want Nova to tie you up or something?
No.
We got some rope.
And you see Nova just like, no, I'm not into that.
Oh, it's for him,
It
not
looks
you.
like, shut up. Also, you see him just looking at you, like, his eyes just kind of flare up that purple.
Not now.
He just, in your hair, you hear, shut up.
Fine, I'll think back.
Thank you.
Don't.
And as they're sitting there laughing and kind of talking amongst themselves about the night, yeah, you can catch Edric. He's just up there like watching everybody leave.
I'll step up to him and say, I know this may sound a little strange, except for the fact that it's coming from me. Will you give the guards a heads up that I'll be meditating in the courtyard tonight, and if someone comes to meet me, not to interfere.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes.
Oh, hell. Don't destroy my courtyard.
I won't.
No fire. No lightning.
I was actually gonna invite her to the sparring room and training room in the house, where we can deal with it there.
Oh. It's actually pretty smart.
I just figured if she was gonna meet me, I would be out in the open for her to find me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
No problem. Please don't die.
Not this time.
Okay. Good. No, I don't want you to die.
And I'll head back to the group.
Have you told us about the fight?
The fight, no, but I told
Okay.
you about the dancing.
Yeah.
And that I thought that was going to be the most dangerous part of my night. But yeah, after that, I'll have explained, like, yeah, the one that was out with me on the dance floor was the one that put me through the wall at Sins.
I more meant about
No,
fight tonight.
The sparring match.
Oh, I'll let you guys know, yeah.
well, I'll be there with lay on hands so that you don't at least die.
Well, that's why I figured I'd invite her to the turtle house. That way, shit comes to shit. Zahar, get her.
It is now officially canon.
Don't
the
put
turtle
me,
house.
Don't put me through a wall in this house.
Oh, God,
the
no.
house will take you.
Yeah, no, don't destroy.
Or
the
will he
house.
get mad at you because it's your body destroying the house?
Maybe both. But
Probably both.
You see Luke just sitting here just looking at you like, really? You're inviting the person who, you know what?
We've done dumber things.
We have. You know what? I'm not. As long as she doesn't hurt any of us, whatever kind of kinky stuff you do, that's on you.
He's
I
in one of
figure-
those moods.
I actually figure more of a
Yeah.
sparring match and a conversation about the incident I had after.
Gotta set boundaries, man. Death is off the table.
I have a feeling she could be a great ally coming forward with the other situations that arose.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we
As I-
continue this conversation in the tent?
Yes.
Because I realize you have somewhere to be, but I have some things to say.
So, go back to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the room. Go back to the tent. Come into the actual house. As soon as you get within inside, Luke's already just like unbuttoned the shirt, taking
Okay.
off the jacket. He's like, Oh, I am free. Get this thing off me.
So,
And he's already like, I'm walking upstairs real quick, put on an actual shirt.
We're going into a room, into somebody's room.
Mine's clean.
Or mine, or whomever's. One of them. That's all we need.
First door on the right.
Yeah, just pick a room. You can pick the sparring room.
No. We're going into a bedroom.
Ah.
A private room.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Whoever's room y'all want to go into.
Whichever room, it doesn't matter at this point. Just not Naora's.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really know how to say this, but I met a guy named Jason tonight.
Looks like, ooh.
No, it's weird. Who was impersonating King Garrett.
Ha! I knew it.
Wait,
Halrose told me
King
it
of
was.
Silvershade.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Halrose said it was conspiracy theory that there was somebody impersonating a king.
How the fuck did he find out?
I have no idea. He doesn't believe it.
Well, that's good.
But I told him I couldn't. I had no reason to believe or disbelieve.
Okay, well, you can believe it. 'Cause, I told him to pull the stick out of his ass, and then he spilled his life story to me.
Well, there's nothing holding it back.
Damn it.
Does that mean his life story is just a bunch of shit?
It sounded that way, yes. Because apparently, and I'm sorry about this, Rathbun, but apparently, King Garrett has gone on an adventure to Dracor.
Come on, seriously. I just want away from that place. Everything's dragging me back.
You know how one is headed there?
Yep. And my master wants me back on the front lines, and the wild mange, I'm sure, would love to rip my throat out there on the front lines.
And if I remember correctly, that's where my father had been headed.
And Luke sits there and goes, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Shit, we were gonna talk. We were gonna wait a day on this.
What? A wild? What the fuck's a wild mange?
Well,
and why was it at a party? Why?
Well, it was a woman initially, then transformed into this giant beast with crystals coming out of his back.
Was she the one that choked you?
No, that was his buddy. Because I dared to laugh at a god.
Did you see a guy with yellow eyes and purple hair?
No. No, I was...
He was staring straight in front of him.
What the hell's going on tonight?
Apparently a lot of stuff.
You didn't see my dad either, did you?
Wait, he is your dad?
Yeah, he is my dad.
Okay, we weren't sure.
No, I didn't see your dad.
Yeah. He's a prick.
I saw the big wolf man. That's the only thing I saw.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
So what the hell? What? A god was there?
He said he was.
He calls himself one.
So where are we heading?
Crystal Dale?
Yeah.
No, Crystal Dale.
After...
But somebody needs to keep Nova safe.
Somebody needs to keep Edric safe.
Because there's no guarantee that this shit's not going to come here.
What the hell are you trying to say?
There's only a few people we would trust to keep Edric safe.
And we know you don't want to put Nova in harm's way.
Yeah, so we'll leave her here, and I will come with you.
We don't want to make you feel like you have to come with us. You have Nova.
Yes, yeah, but what happens if you die?
Then you have to come after us. Because if we die, then somebody else has to pick it up.
So what, I'm supposed to stay here and just sit on my hands and...
No, not sit on your hands.
I can't make you do one thing or the other. I don't want you to feel like you have to come with us.
Really?
You have your chance for your life now.
Of course I have to come. You're my friends. We've been through so much together already.
Yeah. We have. But Nova's not going to want to be without you either. And I flat out look at her, right?
And she's just like, I mean, yeah.
There you go. That's your choice. You either stay here with her or she comes with us. You know.
No, so you hear in all three of your heads, I don't want to put her in any more danger.
And I'm going to think back, that is completely understandable.
And I'll think back, that's why we're asking you to stay here with her.
So what, just... I stay here.
Help her, help Edric. You know, train people. Prepare in case we fail.
Hell, I don't want y'all to fail.
We don't want to fail either.
So what? The last part of my journey with you guys is what? Crystal Dale and Nova, and then...
I can't tell you
If
one
you-
way or the other.
If you want to go, she will go.
I know that. I don't want her to go.
We don't.
She's been through enough.
Yeah.
Exactly, and
Honestly, so have you.
you've been through a lot.
You've seen things that we didn't. You watched the people we love die.
My hope is that we can, once we get in contact with some of the people from Emberhelm, that some of the people from Aston will come here, and you can continue being the captain of the watch for those people and help them through the times that are coming.
At the very least, we were going to send for Amadeus and Jamfir. I mean...
You know I hate this, right?
You're still my captain. I'll stand by whatever you choose.
If you choose to come with us, that's fine. But we're trying to give you a way out to protect Nova. And we will not hold it against you. Because she's not a fighter.
She's not.
Also, whatever Harper did to her, it was something that was trying to make her more powerful. Whatever power she happens to have now needs to be trained. Not necessarily for a fight, but so it doesn't run wild. And in all honesty, if she were to come with us, we are not the best at teaching her that. Edric has better resources than we do.
Yeah, you're right.
A whole army of mages.
So, we go to Crystal Dale,
We'll get her eyes.
and then I guess we come back here.
But if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
We're not going to force you. We just want to make it clear that you don't have to come with us. You have your chance for your life with Nova.
Yeah, and I'm fairly certain all of us would be happy for you to be happy.
Let me think on this.
That's fair.
We wouldn't ask you not to.
Let's get her eyes first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Agreed.
About this, Nova sitting there like, why did everybody go silent?
My sore throat.
No, we're just arguing. All of a sudden, everybody it just got quiet.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
like this.
I'm sorry, Nova. We were staring at each other. It's something that people do when they can see.
I won the staring contest, by the way, Nova.
Yeah, I lost. I was the first one out.
You see Luke just kind of...
Luke lost too.
And
I didn't win either.
He just turns and walks out the door.
It'd be funny if we were in his room.
I'll follow him.
And he just goes walking down the hall.
Are you okay?
Not really, no.
I know it's a lot, man. You have a chance to be happy. And
It was at what cost?
I know. There's cost no matter which way you choose. You either choose to stay with us and the cost is Nova's in danger, or you choose to be with Nova and we're in potential danger. There is no good choice for you in this. And I'm sorry we had to put you in this position.
There's never a good choice.
I'm not going to argue that with you. You're right. Just like I don't really don't want to go back to Dracor, but I'm getting drugged back in there anyway.
Like I said, I'm going to think about it. I'll let you know my answer by the time we get Nova fixed.
Sounds good. I just want to make sure you were good. As good as you can be. Let me put it that way.
It's really not.
I know. Sorry about that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, apparently I could have not laughed at the god. That was kind of just the icing on the cake for him, I guess. See, I still do stupid stuff, even without you around.
Yeah, don't make this harder. And he just goes walking off into his room.
I didn't think about that. My bad.
And he just walks in his room and shuts the door.
He's good, guys.
I hadn't left Nova yet.
No, I walk back in the room.
Okay.
He's good.
Well,
Nothing to worry about.
I mean, that's fair.
And Noah's like, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I'm tired and
Yeah, I'm sure the dancing was quite a bit more than you were used to.
just, yeah, it's kind of weird spinning around and not being able to see where you're spinning.
I didn't think about that.
You know, I hadn't really thought about that either.
So
Huh.
I could feel Luke was having fun, so
Well, he wouldn't let you come to any harm.
yeah, no. She goes, well, I'm going to sleep. She goes, you'll have a good night.
You
Okay.
too.
Good night.
And you hear her go, Zenda, let's go.
I was waiting for her to tell us we were in her room.
Right? Wait.
And you hear Zendel just come walking up the stairs like,
So, does she sleep in Zendel's room or does Zendel sleep in her room?
Zendel sleeps in her room. And you hear him like, finally, I was getting tired of waiting.
Come on.
And
Can I pet you yet?
He just looks back at you and just, no.
What's it gonna take?
And he just turns to start walking down the hall with her. And she opens the door and lets him in.
You know, I do kind of wonder if they stay in Velis. Is he going with Nova?
I kind of think that he's not gonna go anywhere without her at this point.
It seems that way. I think he found a pack.
Pack of two.
Well, 3 by default, you know. Because,
He puts up with Luke.
yeah, pretty much.
And
I tolerate you.
And you see, as you guys are up there at the top of the stairs talking, you see Zahar sitting in a chair. Don't know where the other chair came from. He's sitting there just reading a book.
What do you think, Zahar?
About what?
Zendel. If Nova and Luke stay in Velis, would he stay with Nova?
From the conversations me and him have had, he doesn't believe there's anyone left for him in the Thundering Woods.
I'm afraid he may be right.
So he's latched on to someone. Apparently that is Nova.
Which is fair, and if they do stay in Velas, there's at least another wolf that he can play with.
Smaller wolf.
Smaller, yes. And not...
Thundery.
Right.
Yes, he told me about that one.
Yeah, they had a play date yesterday, or the other day.
But yes, I think he would stay.
Well, that at least would bring one of our...
Now, the vampire upstairs, I don't know her...
She wants us to just let her go, and she'll say she'll make her way back to Noctua.
I think we should just take her back.
I agree.
Or at least figure out... Maybe in Crystaldale we can find someone that can
Teleport her back.
Yeah.
There's mages there, they can teleport her. But we're gonna have to do it in the dark because I really don't think that it would be good for them to all know that she's not.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, didn't she get exposed to sunlight already?
Yes, but they don't need to know that.
Well, I guess,
Let
she
that
still
be
looks
handled
like a
once she gets
vampire.
home.
Yeah, they can, they'll deal with that there.
And they can, look out and see her outside one day and go, what the fuck?
I would really like her out of my house as fast as possible, actually.
So we'll look for a place to get rid of her in Crystaldale.
Yes.
To teleport her, not get rid of her.
It's getting rid of her,
Yes, but
but not...
that sounds so much
Teleport her,
worse.
Hey, who? You don't like going there, but maybe we can send her through that door. Nothing comes back from that door, right?
She would somehow.
I don't know that would be a good idea.
Oh
Because-
God, the combination.
Yeah. Because...
DM, the answer is no. We're not doing that. No matter what Tim says, we're not doing that.
We already created a fucking daywalker.
We're not going to create an Eldritch Daywalker.
Oh, Lord.
But anyway,
So, well, at least that would...
Yeah, we'll
Reduce
see about
the
getting.
trips.
Yeah, we'll see about getting a teleportation circle.
I will say that my father had asked me to go to Ackland before we go to Dracor. He didn't say anything about anywhere else, just Dracor. I don't know what he knows about that.
Hard to tell. There's nothing good in Dracor, as far as I know.
I don't know.
Well, I need some sleep after this evening's festivities.
After your kinky shit.
Yeah, apparently Albion's into that. Just to be warned there, Alakir.
I've heard many a story about Albion. But, yes. We'll see how all this goes.
Right.
and as you guys all begin to go to your rooms,
Yep, because I'm gonna go get changed and then head out to the courtyard.
Alakir, you do go out to the courtyard. And I need an over-under. What do you say?
Under.
And as you sit out there meditating through the night, eventually you start hearing footsteps. And you hear, "You've been waiting long."
Nah, not too long. Got changed and had some discussions after the party and then came out here to meditate.
And you turn around and she is not in armor.
Didn't feel like sparring.
She goes, "We'll call it that." And she pretty much walks over and sits down next to you. And suddenly she pulls you in for a kiss.
I won't resist.
And as that happens, we begin to fade to black. And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
With Alec here getting lucky.
Yes, Alec here
In
gets
the courtyard.
lucky. Yes.
Now there's the kinky shit.
Well, I mean, he did have Edric warn the guards.
This is true. And we know he has no shame.
Well, yeah, that
we
much
do
has
know
been
Alec here
very
has no
apparent.
shame. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, don't forget to check us out on YouTube under Dicey Fate. Don't forget to check out Crimson Moon Gaming. Most Sundays through Thursday. On Sundays we play Tall Tales, our other game. So don't forget to check us out there. Don't forget to check out Sona Fortune Gaming and us on Facebook
And
Instagram. Which I really need to start updating that. It's just hard because I forget the password. But anyway, guys.
Wow.
But anyway, guys, we love you
Hunter
guys so
12.
much. We will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Later.
Night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.